Every country has tried to explore space, but one secret Soviet project tried to explore something even more mysterious: the Earth beneath our feet. They drilled deeper than anyone in history. Then, they suddenly stopped. In the far north of Russia, where winter can last almost an entire year, there is a rusty metal cap. It is barely wider than a dinner plate and doesn't look important at all. There are no warning signs, no guards, and no tourists. Yet beneath that tiny cover lies the deepest hole humans have ever drilled. It wasn't a mine or a cave. It was a scientific experiment that pushed technology to its absolute limit. The year was 1970, and the Cold War was at its peak. While the United States raced toward the moon, the Soviet Union looked in the opposite direction, down into the Earth. Their goal was simple: drill as deep into Earth's crust as possible. But every kilometer created new challenges that no one had expected. The deeper the drill traveled, the hotter the rocks became. Machines failed, steel twisted, and equipment began to melt. Even so, the scientists refused to stop. After nearly 20 years, they reached a depth of 12,262 meters, setting a world record that still stands today. But the greatest surprise wasn't how deep they had gone. It was what they discovered. Scientists expected to hit a solid layer of basalt. Instead, they found fractured granite much deeper than anyone had predicted. Then came another shock. Tiny fossils, nearly 2 billion years old, were discovered inside the rocks, proving that microscopic life had existed far earlier than many researchers had believed. Even more surprising was the discovery of water. It was trapped inside rocks more than 10 kilometers beneath the surface. Many scientists believed water simply couldn't exist at that depth. Every new discovery challenged long-held ideas about Earth's crust, but nature still had one final surprise waiting. At the bottom of the hole, temperatures reached nearly 180 degrees Celsius. It was hot enough to soften the rock itself. The drill could no longer cut through the earth. Instead of behaving like solid stone, the rock began to flow, almost like warm plastic. There was simply no way to continue. In 1992, the project officially came to an end. The equipment was abandoned, and the site slowly disappeared into silence. It seemed as though one of history's greatest scientific adventures had come to an end. Then, the internet created its own version of the story. A rumor claimed that scientists had lowered a microphone into the hole. According to the story, they recorded terrifying human screams from deep underground. Some newspapers even called it the well to hell. The tale quickly spread around the world. The story spread across television, radio, and eventually millions of websites. It captured the imagination of people everywhere, but there was one major problem. None of it was true. The entire story was a fabrication.